Hello friends, so this is a Reiki 1 session that we are beginning. So it is going to begin with what is Reiki. So what is Reiki, Shamla ji? Reiki is universal life force energy that is present everywhere. So, Reiki is present in human beings, animals, and in India we call it Pran Shakti. Have you heard of this word? Prana Shakti. When a person dies, we say prana nikal gaye hain. The prana has left the body. We don't say the person has died. Ki pran nikal jaat. Hai na? I think in South India also we use this word prana. Prana is that energy that is like, it is an omniscient energy, omnipresent, omnipotent, like God, divine energy. So it is just not a physical thing that is, the physical body is given that energy of prana, and that is what makes us like, work. It has an intelligence. The prana Shakti within us has an intelligence, and it makes us do certain things. It is guiding us, throughout our body organs, like it is guiding the heart. It tells the heart what to do. The prana Shakti tells your kidneys how to work. So prana Shakti is flowing in every part of your body. It is an intelligent force. It is an intelligent energy. It is that divine energy, God energy, which has always been there, which always was there, which always will be there. So that prana Shakti has been called Reiki by the Japanese people. So Reiki was rediscovered by a Japanese monk. His name was Dr. Usui. He was a monk, and around 18th century people were asking him that, sir, can anybody do healing by hands like Christ used to do healing by hands? He used to touch people and people would get healed. So is it possible now? So being a monk, and he just went on inquiry. He went to meditate for 21 days. They say he came to Tibet, then he went to Mountain Koriyama to experiment whether it is possible or not. So he kept 21 stones to count each day, because there was no calendar at, when he was on top of the mountains. So he kept those, and each day he would, pick up a stone and put it away. And on 21st day, a lightning struck him on the third eye. Like, there was a lot of light, and especially it was all focused light on the third eye. And he felt like unconscious. And after he woke up, his body was very light and full of energy. And he started running. And suddenly, there was an injury. And the blood started coming out. So when he put his hand on that injury, the blood stopped. So that was the first miracle that day in his life. Then he went to the village, and there was a girl who was having a toothache. He put his hands there and the toothache went away. That was the second miracle. So he realized now he has the power to heal people through hands. And then he started teaching Reiki to the villagers, people around. It started spreading all around him. And in Japan, a lot of people learned Reiki and they started practicing it. He had a student called Dr. Hayashi, who was in the Second World War or First World War. We don't know for sure. I think First World War. And there was a lady, Mrs. Takata, who came to him, and she had cancer. And Mrs. Takata asked him, can you heal my cancer without giving me any medicines? And he had a team of people. So a lot of doctors worked on her without giving her any medication with Reiki. They, touch healing. And her cancer was cured. So Mrs. Takata, she was a Polynesian by origin. She went to America and she created 22 Reiki masters over there. So most of the Reiki masters today are a lineage from Mrs. Takata and Dr. Hayashi and Dr. Usui. So this is the right lineage that has come. So I am from this lineage. And my teacher has been Dr. William, and he's a very famous Reiki Grandmaster in America, who is a direct descendant of Mrs. Takata. So this is the history of Reiki. So friends, if you want to learn Reiki, call me on my number 98111 42249.